that took effect in July still isn't implemented because of a debate on how it will be funded. It's called the Kinship Law.
On Wednesday, the Kentucky auditor announced her office is looking into this financial dispute to potentially start helping families sooner rather than later. Our Jose Alonso is continuing his reporting on this story. What exactly does this law do again, Jose? It might be worth reminding everybody.
Of course, Doug, there's a lot of elements to this. I want to get straight into that. Now, from offering family financial help, family members the same financial support as foster care parents, to giving the child a voice on who they believe will best care for them after being removed from an abusive or neglectful home. Today, photojournalist Emma Gefter and I sat down with a longtime advocate for this bill. She opened up on how she convinced the state auditor to get involved.
I have looked into the eyes of kids that have been abused and neglected. And once you've done that, you have to do something.
Norma Hatfield's 10-year battle for kinship support has hit another roadblock: how to fund a recently passed law. In Frankfort Wednesday, State Auditor Allison Baugh announced she's looking into the dispute.
At this point, this is just a preliminary assessment, and it's to get the actual facts so that way this issue can be resolved once and for all. Hopefully just implementing the bill that's already been passed.
Norma sat next to Baugh during Wednesday's testimony. She's an advocate for kinship, taking in her granddaughters after navigating 18 months in the child care system.
It's confusing, it's complex, it's emotional, not only for the child, but for the caregiver.
The law aims to remove that barrier Norma endured, giving relatives time to determine if they can support the child before being placed in the foster care system.
I mean, we've got elderly grandparents that are signing a form in a moment where children can be in the hospital and they don't know what they're signing. All they want to do is sign whatever form there is so that they can take charge and care of that child.
Norma brought the law's financial limbo to the state auditor's attention.
At this point, we are going to make all attempts to make this a collaborative effort with the governor and CHFS.
We asked Governor Andy Beshear about this dispute in August. His office sent this letter to legislators on why his cabinet can't fund the extra $20 million of support.
So this is a regular thing that they decided not to fund, that I think they should have funded, and are now looking to blame somebody else.
Norma has this message for the governor.
I need you to help bring all the right people to the table. Show the kids and the families of Kentucky that you're serious, and let's get something done.
So, Jose, this certainly isn't the first time that we've seen lawmakers pass legislation and not had a way to pay for it.
Exactly. When I was looking into this, there are several other bills as well. Can't give specific names to them, but they're also in effect as a law, but they're also not being funded at this moment.
Just a whole nother topic we've been talking about, the charter schools. They didn't get the funding either after being passed.
Exactly. So it's just right now, Norma, who you just saw in the story, is a big advocate for this. She's the one that got the state auditor into this, and they're all saying and thanking Norma for this help because they feel like without her pushing this, it would probably still be sitting in limbo.
All right, thank you very much.